I started sewing when I was about 6. My mom was a home economics teacher, and she had a BERNINA record, a 1964 BERNINA record, and she just let me go with it. She showed me the basics of how to do a straight stitch. I was making lots of clothes by the time I was 9, and you know, my classmates were kind of brought into the whole sewing machine world. I'd already made the outfit that I was wearing when everyone else was learning to sew. I grew up with BERNINAs. There was always the BERNINA sewing machine in my home. And when I was 18, my mum was so fed up of me hogging her sewing machine that she bought me my own, and of course it was a BERNINA. When I came across to the States, I actually had to use another model at a different company, and it just wasn't the same. And when it came time for me to go and look for my own sewing machine, I searched all over. I was actually living in Albuquerque at the time. I searched all over, and then I discovered Ann Silver's BERNINA Sewing Center, and I knew, okay, now I'm home. Now I'm looking at the machine that I want to buy. When I walked into Ann Silver's BERNINA Sewing Center, I saw the beautiful quilts that she has on display in her store, and I discovered embroidery machines as well. I'd never seen either of them before, and I fell in love with free motion quilting, and I fell in love with the embroidery machines. And my thinking went along the lines of, I'm never going to be able to do that, but give me the embroidery machine and give me the software that goes with it. I can digitize anything. I have a PhD in computer science, so computers don't faze me at all. And my first goal was to make the embroidery machine do the free motion quilting for me. And I'd never done any quilting before. I'd never seen a quilt before, so this was all new to me. And then time went by, and I discovered applique. And I knew that I was now in heaven. Applique, digitizing software, embroidery machine, I am in heaven. And my specialty is now embroidered applique. I just love the different things that I can do with the software to decorate the applique. So it's not just a satin stitch finish around the edge, it's a whole piece of art on the applique shape. And incorporating that into a quilt, that's what turns me on, that's what lights my fire. BERNINA means great stitching. It means perfection in what I can create. It means creativity. I have amazing tools. I love to play with the technology end of it, so the software, the amazing things that I can do with that. I am so in love with version 7 and the things that I'm going to be able to do with the stump work, the crystal work tool, the cut work tool. There's just so many different things that I can do so that I can take my quilting into the next level. I love going into stores, and they're always BERNINA stores, and standing in front of a classroom full of people and being able to show them, you know, did you know your machine could do this? Or let me just show you how to do that, and it's going to make life so much easier. And seeing the light go off in people's faces when all of a sudden they say, oh my gosh, I can do that. How amazing is that? First of all, buy yourself a BERNINA. Don't even think about anything else. You need quality tools. And then learn how to use it. Go to your dealer and participate in all of the mastery classes that they offer you so that you really know what your machine can do, because there's so many things in there that you can do amazing things with. So really learn the machine and then just have fun. Do what turns you on.